What's going on, Dodgers Nation? Doug McCain here. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMac_LA. For all things Dodger baseball, be sure to subscribe to the Dodgers Nation YouTube channel. For the latest Dodgers news, trade rumors, high videos, podcasts, and more, you're going to find it right here. So be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and if you want to see us post even more Dodgers content, smash that like button. And as always, I want your takes down below in the comment section. Today's Dodgers Nation question of the day. Should the Dodgers make a trade for Charlie Morton? Yes, I said Charlie Morton. Should the Dodgers look to trade for Braves pitcher Charlie Morton? Give me a Y for yes. Give me an M for no. I want all your takes down below in the comment section. And for the latest Dodgers news, head over to DodgersNation.com. So let the trades begin. It's trade season, y'all. So you're going to start to see lots of rumors, lots of speculation out there. But I guarantee the Dodgers will be making some deals in the next few weeks. Today, Seth Martini of MLB Network Radio, he tweeted out, look for Dodgers to bolster their rotation before the second half begins this Friday. Clayton Kershaw is not expected to be activated until later this month. Walker Buehler and Julio Urias are the only two starters as of right now. Expect Braves Charlie Morton to be a target. So we haven't seen it for months. I've had a lot of you ask me about it, but it's finally back. The return of the Dodgers rumor meter. And for this one, I'm going to give it a 1 Dodger dog. I think this is jet passing BS. If I could give it a 0 Dodger dogs, I would. Leave you starving out there because I don't think this guy is real. Doesn't have that many followers. Doesn't have any track record of breaking any trade rumors. So I'm doing this to show you guys I've got your back, and so you don't have to believe all the fakes out there on the interwebs. But let's explore this idea as a possibility because it's a logical trade for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Because one, it's Charlie Morton, and last offseason he signed a 1-year, $15 million deal with the Atlanta Braves after the Rays decided not to pick up his $15 million team option. So it makes sense for the Dodgers from a contractual standpoint, and that's why I definitely think there's some truth to this, because this smells like an Andrew Friedman move. This looks like a Fleeceman special, vintage Andrew Friedman, getting a guy like Charlie Morton, a veteran player, a guy that's had success in the postseason and no long-term commitment. One of the key tenets in Andrew Friedman's approach is maintain that payroll flexibility, and if you trade for Morton, he's off the books after this season. So one, the Dodgers wouldn't be taking on a long-term contract. They won't have to absorb salary that would impact future signings, and two, they wouldn't have to part ways with any elite prospects. You wouldn't have to give up guys like Keibert Ruiz or Josiah Gray or Michael Busch or Diego Cartaya or Ryan Pepiot. The list goes on and on. They would keep that treasure trove of prospects intact. And then if you're the Dodgers, you can say, hey, Charlie Morton, come in, give us a nice stopgap year, have some success in the postseason, and then you wipe your hands clean and you go right back into the market. Or you maybe do some off-season deals that are a little more complicated, deals that would likely require the Dodgers to give up more of those prized prospects. Look, heading into this season, the last thing the Dodgers probably thought they were going to have to do was trade for a starter. You had guys like Trevor Bauer and Dustin May, but now they're in a position where they have to make a move to try to solidify this rotation, and they probably don't want to make a knee-jerk reaction move for a guy they're going to be committed to long-term, like a Barrios, like a Castillo, if they don't think they've done their diligence. And I think they just want to maintain that flexibility. That's what's made this organization so great, and they can get who they want in the offseason. So that's why bringing in Charlie Morton could make a lot of sense for this Dodgers team. Now, how good is he at age 37? That is the next question. So far this season, Morton owns a 3.64 ERA, a 1.101 whip. He has a 27.7 K percentage, an 8% walk percentage. Those numbers are actually up from 2020. Opponents are hitting 207 off of him. He's got a 3.41 FIP. You also seen an uptick in the velocity on that four-seam fastball. He's averaging 95.4 miles per hour on his four-seam fastball. That's up from 93.4 miles per hour in 2020. You're going to get a 4-pitch mix with the curveball, four-seam, sinker, sinker and cutter. Very rarely he'll throw that changeup. When it comes to him, you're looking at those postseason numbers. And in the postseason, he's been lights out throughout his career. Really one of the better postseason pitchers in the modern era. In his career, he holds a 3.38 ERA, a 12.07 WHIP, 9.8 strikeouts per 9 in 61 and a third postseason innings. Last season, he was one of the hottest pitchers in October. Before he faced the Dodgers in Game 3, he was 3-0 with a .57 ERA, just 11 hits in 15 2/3 innings with 17 punch-outs and 4 walks. So even at this advanced age, 36, 37 years old, he's shown he can still get it done. Now, the other big question is, how will that sit with Dodger fans knowing he was a member of the 2017 Houston Astros? He was on the mound in Game 7. So will that sit well with the Dodger fans? That might not. So for me personally, I would say stay away from the 2017 Astros with the 50-foot pole. The idea of having a 2017 trash throw on the Dodgers definitely kind of makes me want to vomit. But Charlie Morton is the guy that says that he regrets what happened. He wishes that he would have taken extreme actions to stop the cheating, whether that's just after the fact, lip service, who knows. But it's not like they're trading for Jose Altuve or Correa or Bregman or any of those guys. But it is going to take some time if they were to trade for him to accept the fact that a member of that team is on the Dodgers. But the bottom line is, can he help them win games now? Can he help solidify and patch up this rotation with so many question marks? And the other good thing about Morton is he looks healthy. Last year, he dealt with shoulder fatigue, only made 9 starts and pitched 38 innings in the 2020 regular season. But so far this year, over 99 innings pitched. He looks healthy. He can really help this Dodger team. And what I like the most, too, is the Dodgers wouldn't have to give up guys like Gabriel Ruiz and all these big prospects we just named. And one of the biggest strong suits with this Dodgers front office is they don't tend to make those desperate moves. They don't unload prospects when they don't have to. You don't want to sell Apple stock and then go watch it be the most valuable company in the world, right? You don't want to send off some of these prospects and watch them prosper with other organizations. So I do potentially like this deal for the Dodgers. They're not going to make a panic move and give up all these big prospects for a starter just because they have to. And also, don't underestimate the fact that this story is coming out. Maybe they're leaking it so they can try to get a better deal with another player. There's going to be a lot of gamesmanship going on the next few weeks, but count me in. I'm on board with this because it will mean the Dodgers will keep all their marquee prospects. It will also probably mean that we'll see guys like Josiah Gray and Ryan Pepiot before year's end, probably sooner than later. So on one hand, yes, it would be strange to have a member of the Houston Astros on the Los Angeles Dodgers, especially considering he was a starting pitcher for Game 7 in 2017. And I'll always hate the Astros, but for me, it's all about the business of this and trying to get another World Series ring, and I want to preserve these prospects. Now, ideally, would I rather have a Castillo or a Barrios or a Kyle Gibson or more of an impact frontline starter? I absolutely would, but you have to understand that teams out there, they don't want to help the reigning World Series champs, and they know that they're in desperate need of some starting pitching help, so they're going to want to take advantage of that and try to get a nice haul. And we know that Friedman likes to do the fleecing and not the other way around. So it's really a push and pull when it comes to the trade game, but I am on board. I wouldn't say I'm ecstatic or I would love the idea of it, but I would definitely take on a Charlie Morton under the right price, and I think the Dodgers could get him at a bargain price. Let me get your takes down below in the comments. Would you want to see the Dodgers trade for Charlie Morton? Give me a Y for yes or give me an N for no. Or could you not stand the thought of a member of the 2017 Astros on the Dodgers? I want your takes down below in the comments section. For me, like I said, the thought of keeping some of these prospects, I can get over that considering he was a pitcher, and it's all about business. Let's get this World Series ring, and let's show them that the Dodgers are the best team in the game once again. But let me know down below in the comments section. My name is Doug McCain. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMac_LA. For all things Dodger baseball, all latest Dodgers trade rumors, be sure to subscribe to the Dodgers Nation YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and if you want to see even more Dodgers content, smash that like button. For all latest Dodgers Nation merch, head over to gearup.la. For latest Dodgers news, head over to DodgersNation.com. And until next time, think blue, bleed blue, and I'm out.